Hello viewers and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play G-String Source, a Half-Life 2 mod that I haven't been playing for, multiple months now. So I think it's about time that I return to it. And we are right at this part that I do not remember all that well, except that I remember that it gave me some trouble the first time I've played through this. Because weird things happened to me. Like that one, sometimes you just die, and you can't really tell what the reason for that is. And you don't want that to happen to you, because otherwise you will have to do the same part over and over again. And I do declare that that is rather bad. Okay, fine. So, in case I just run ahead and get in there, will whatever just killed me kill me again? That is, I think, a question worth asking. And I do say that the answer is a resounding yes. So that begs the question, what am I doing wrong? Do I perhaps not want to take that way at all, but rather go out of the window by some means? No, it does not look like that would actually be possible, so yeah, no. And there are these little robot drones that are watching us, the eyeballs. To create that feeling of constant paranoia. Now if I go here, will something good happen to me? No sir, it won't, because why would anything good ever happen to me? A question that sometimes you should ask yourself, basically. Not that you should expect an answer, but it is a question worth asking, to put certain things in perspective. So yeah, going here. Because if I'm here, I may in fact survive. However, if I go on any further, something inexplicable happens to me that costs my life. And I still do wonder what I am missing here. Because as soon as I leave this little crevice, I somehow die. However, if I stay in this aforementioned little crevice, I'm not getting anywhere. So excuse me for a moment while I'm making a cut. Alright kids, I found out what to do here. And it is not really that easy, so I may not get this on the first try, and in case this should be the case because I'm already blundering around like a complete retard. Okay, this may not be the best attempt, so chances are I'm going to die again. But what you need to do here is use your slow down time ability that you may not even remember you have, to get to this door in time so that you can get on. I almost did it. You better believe I almost did it. But I think you should understand now what it is that is to do here. Right. So yeah, slow down time to get to this door before the building collapses. Kinda like that. Now I think I am doing somewhat well, though obviously I still have to hurry up, so that I don't miss my opportunity to get on there, and it looks like I did it. So yay for me. Anime. Actually, is this from anything specific? Well, who knows, really. I do not. Let me save here. And then let's go on our way. Alright, so here we go. What we are seeing now are the old decrepit buildings that we are quite used to at this point. But the question is, how do we get out of here? I'm sure we will find some way through the confusing level design of G-string source. How about that door? Nope, nothing about it. How about that window? Well, that looks much better. Uh-huh. So let's go on. Maybe we will find some somewhat more interesting locations if we just move right along here. And now that that one building collapsed, I am kind of paranoid that something similar will happen here and kill me like that at a moment's notice. That would be pretty bad. So how about that place? Boarded up and no way to enter it. Fine. How about that place? Well, there is one way to go through here. Is there also something over there? Nope, nope, can't go through there. Well, fine then. That all you had to say? Okay. Well, that was a rather conclusive oh no, and then we have one of those moments again. Where words like loose and shit flash onto the screen. But also words like insane and forbidden and advantage. And so many more words from the English language that may or may not actually mean something. Okay, so I am moving here, and I am in what appears to be a tank of water. Well, that is fine. But can I get somewhere, or do I just have to wait it out? It would kind of look like I just have to wait it out. And I did.
They're messing with your mind.
They are...
You're going the wrong way. Yo, listen.
I am listening. They are messing with my mind and I'm going the wrong way. Which may in fact very well be the case, but what way do I have to go? These air vents? From which rather discomforting noises are coming from.
Please be with you.
Well, that makes me happy. I very much wish to go outside now. If that is possible. Here we are. Have some interesting sounding music playing in the background. Certainly.
Listen, girl. I am your friend. You can hear me because we're both in the same boat. You're awake. So am I. I'll guide you to me. My body is failing. They've poisoned me. There are people here. They need help. Maybe you can. But you're going the wrong way. Regardless, we'll make the most of it.
Well, who is to determine what is the right way and what is the wrong way, right? Yeah. So, hey, thank you, Rockefeller. Sure, thank you, Rockefeller. I think sometimes we should all take a minute to thank Rockefeller for whatever it was that someone with that last name did. Aren't the Rockefellers some rich banker family or something like that? In fact, I'm fairly positive that they are that. So where do I want to go? Do I want to go there? It would not seem entirely unlikely. What are you? Either a guy in a helmet or a robot. And either one is okay with me because I don't discriminate. But it's probably not that important anyway. The game looks like it's implying that I should go up there. But then the level design in this game often looks like it's implying something and then expects you to do something else. So I do not want to make too conclusive a statement there. The game still doesn't have a crosshair, so at least that doesn't change, that stays consistent. Would I be worried otherwise? No, I would not. Quite the opposite, actually. Now, what do I want to do here? Well, apparently it involved getting that board away from that contraption. And that is fine, because it means that now this gate opened up, and I can pass through it. Hey, who's down for a round of Monopoly involving apparently capitalist pigs? Because money is dead. I'll just leave that standing. Go through here or go straight ahead there. Decisions. Let's go over there. See what we can find. I may want to take a weapon because somehow this place seems like the kind of place where enemies might await me. So I don't want to experience any unpleasant surprises if I can avoid it. Now how about that? There doesn't seem to be too much going on here. So that means maybe I shouldn't waste my time and instead... Actually, no, can't get past there. And instead go over there again. There would be a first aid kit, but I hardly need it because I'm full on health. So that is a bit useless to me right now. What does it say there? Should have visited while it was there. Our travel agents are standing by. Well, one or the other. But apparently the Eiffel Tower is history now. Everything must go. Going out of business, bank owned. Pretty sure we've already seen that message. It's pretty interesting to pay some attention to the billboards and the advertisement in this game, because there are a lot of different ones. There is a surprising amount of effort that went into the details of this game, which is somewhat odd seeing at how, or looking at how clunky certain aspects of it are. Hey, what are you? You are a robotic worm thing. That in all likelihood doesn't like me a whole lot. Well, if anything, they look interesting. I mean, you don't often see robots that look like that. So that is great. Absolutely fantastic, in fact. Let me blast them with a shotgun to show how much I appreciate them being there. Nice. Hey! Why did you think sneak up on me? I'm pretty sure that these are custom-made enemies. There were no enemies like that in the original Half-Life, if I remember correctly. Give your possessions away. The end is upon us. So many things to look at, and yet so little time. Well, I suppose, technically speaking, I have a lot of time, but I do not want to waste too much of it while I'm recording, so that my hypothetical viewers, which may or may not actually exist, don't get bored. That's always something important to... Wait, what are you? You are a laser that blocks my way there. Oh, well, that's a very good excuse for me to go over there instead. As I might have been supposed to do in the first place. Because, of course, we haven't seen enough decrepit buildings yet. No, sir, we haven't. I can probably get up there if I use this little thing here that will only be referred to as a thing for now to get there and then jump over there. And well, that is just fantastic. And now we are in a grey dark tunnel. Hello, comfort zone. Well, to be perfectly fair, this game is doing creepy tunnels pretty well, which it very well should, seeing at how many of them there are. Really, I keep mentioning this, but this game does atmosphere in general very well. It's there's a lot to criticize about it, but really I kind of admire it for its attention to detail. I mean, look at that thing flying by up there. There was a pretty good chance that otherwise you might not have even noticed it. What does the billboard say? Little Tokyo, steak and sushi. Great food and fun. I'm sure it is pretty great if you like sushi, which, to be honest, I kinda don't. Which is weird because I like fish. But I'm not too big on rice and seaweed, so that might be the problem. But then I am not claiming to know much about food anyway. No, sir, I would not. So now I'm somewhat further up. Whoa. Flashes of light. Another thing we are pretty well acquainted with as of yet. Well, looks like we are on ground level, or whatever may pass as ground level in... I didn't understand a word. Please enunciate a bit more clearly. No, seriously, it sounds kind of like listening to... It sounds a bit like listening to Darth Vader while you are in a shallow pool of water. With your head underneath the water, obviously. I think I may remember this part, or I may just remember another part that was set in a grey rundown city. You can never be too sure in this game, but no, I think I do remember it. I also remember this part kind of getting on my nerves, because... Hello, yeah?
Hello.
That's what I said. Hello. How are you doing? And more importantly, where exactly are you? Lady who just said hello. I could jump down there, but it would probably damage me. So that's not the best idea. But that is fine, because alternatively I can just go somewhere else. Possibly. I remember there being enemies around here somewhere. Maybe not in this very building, but even that does seem to be a possibility. I don't know, I don't remember this game all that vividly. there doesn't seem to be going on much here, right? Yes, indeed. So, where can I go from here? Jump over there, possibly. Well, leap of faith. That didn't go too well. So now I'm here. And I do expect once again enemies to be around somewhere. Maybe even here. Yep, that does seem to be the truth. And now there is one less. I always hated that song. Yikes. So let's drown out that terrible music with our guns. If possible. I'm out of ammo. Well, that's discouraging. Yikes. Okay, so that thing is done. I think there are some human enemies somewhere around here. If we just go somewhat further back. But there is also health, so that is good. And I just ran into a grenade. I'm about to die. Most certainly. Yes, I did, but at least the music stopped. As you can tell, I'm not a big fan of the song In the Year 2525. In fact, I think it's one of the most... well, what is the word I'm looking for here? Sappy is not really it. But it's such an annoyingly repetitive, bleak song. And I like a bit of bleakness in my music, but it just sounds so... I don't know, whiny, I guess. And it's not necessarily the lyrics I'm talking about, it's just such a... It's the tune itself that I find just so monotone and so repetitive. And the thing is, otherwise I really like the music in this game. They have some pretty good choices in there. Oh, just die, you son of a... Yeah. Yeah, like that. There's another one here. Who will now get a shotgun blast to his face. And his friend too. Ah, that felt satisfying. So how about some health around? Yep, these guys dropped some. Really hope that their comrades aren't around. Now, what do I want to do? Do I want to go up there by some means? No, too steep. Disregard that. Let's rather pick up some more health. Can never have enough of that. Well, if anything, I reckon that this is a pretty good point to stop recording for today, and we will go on some other time. And until then, I am your German snob. This is Let's Play G-String, and I'll be seeing you again next time. So, ciao.